Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming at you guys again with yet another YEEZY. And listen, before we even get started in the video, first off, of course, make sure you drop a like on this bit. And also, if you missed the video from yesterday, I'll make sure to link it down below. As soon as you get done with this week's heater hype, make sure you go peep that. Now, I just noticed that I am not wearing my watch. Hold on. Last video is a banger, some birthday delayed W's, but y'all will see when you get there. Now listen, the weekend is almost over, so y'all know what time it is, man. Let's get into this week's heat or hype, where we get into the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything I want to talk about in the sneaker or streetwear world. That is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or it was just that Basura. I did not want to expose y'all to it, but this week's Basura, bruh, these shoes done climbed up out the gutter, bro. When y'all see them, trust me, you will understand. But we're going to get into that in a second. Listen, we got a lot of new stuff to talk about this week. Had some brand new sneakers appear. Had some sneakers now somewhat confirmed. So let's not waste any more time, man. Let's get into this week's heat or hype. Up first, let's go ahead and just take care of this weekend's releases. First off, we had the Pine Greens. I'm not going to get too into it. Y'all know how I felt about it. And in my vlog from yesterday, we talked a little bit more about it. Now, if you did go out to your mall, I just want to know, did they sit or did they sell out in your area? From what I have been seeing in the vlog, a lot of people were saying that they were sitting around, but Nike sneakers sold out, surprisingly to me. But then I realized it was tax season. So this is the tax season Air Jordan 1, just like somebody reminded me, the Master 12s, that was the tax season Air Jordan 12, and everyone just went out, they had the extra cash and bought them. Again though, the vlog from yesterday is some more on that, so I'm gonna just leave it exactly where it's at. The next one we got is the Travis Scott Nike SB, and I'm gonna keep it all the way above for you guys. I entered 2 raffles. One of the raffles I entered, I was number 423, and the only reason I know that is because they were actually writing down every name and a little note, and they had all the names numbered out. Now, out of those 400 plus raffle entries, there was less than 10 pairs. Y'all can divide it up, y'all can do the math, but obviously the odds were not in our favor. Now, I did also enter at another skate shop, and again, I don't know how many people they had. They didn't have the same kind of system as the other skate shop, but I would have to assume it was a lot of people. Even when I went up there was constantly people walking in, entering in on the raffle, and I even paid extra money to get extra raffle tickets, and it was just kind of a waste of money. Hey, I do support the local shops, but again, I would have rather just did a camp out and had to do what I had to do to get in the line and get my pair. And then resale prices is crazy right now, over a rack for my size right now, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not spending a rack on these SBs. But if I was looking for a Travis Scott collab, I'd rather spend that money or even less than that on another shoe, something like the Air Jordan 6. I really dig the 6, or even a pair of the Forces, but the Forces are starting to climb up too. And then we also had the Yeezy 700 MNVN, that orange pair. Again, it was a location specific release. I'm not in any of those places, so again, 700s dropped, but there was no way for me to actually cop a pair. Up next, we got CDG and Nike collabing again, this time on Air Force 1 mid. Now you guys see the photos right here, and this shoe is similar to basically a lot of the CDG collabs that have been coming out. The idea of the overlapping materials on the upper. This is the Moab, a shoe that I really like. You guys can see the idea is very similar, basically the same thing. Now I have this black pair of Moabs and a white pair of Moabs, so I don't really see myself picking up any of the Forces. And honestly, this one, on one hand, they kind of Basura, bro. I don't know if the leather works as well as this weird tennis ball, like felt or suede material. The leather to me, it just doesn't look as good. So again, I'd rather just tell you to go ahead and cop the pair of Moabs and pass on the Air Force Ones. Now, there is no set and solid release date. These just popped up Paris Fashion Week. There's a couple shoes that popped up during the event, and we're going to be getting into those later. But the first one was the CDG Air Force Ones. To me, it's a pass. Up next, we got a quick update on the DMP Air Jordan 6. Now, this shoe has released overseas in different places. Even when I dropped my review, the full review is up in live right now if you guys want to go check it out. Someone said they dropped in Mexico and they were sitting down in Mexico. So it seems that they have dropped in different spots, but as far as a US release goes, it was said to be March 30th. Now the homie Z Sneakerheads has now said that it is April 11th. Now he didn't say that set in stone, but it should be April 11th. So for those still wanting an idea for when that shoe is actually going to drop, I'm gonna assume it's gonna be in April. Right now, the placeholder date is April 11th. Now we got another De Lo Mio joint on the way, and this is supposed to be dropping on May 1st on the Nike Sneakers app. Now I think there was actually a surprise shock drop on the 27th of February for this shoe, but if you didn't get them then, we're gonna be having to wait till May 1st to grab them. Now the retail on these is $180. And they clean. I mean, the Air Force 1s was clean, and these Air Max 95s was clean. I really dig that gold strip right at the top. Kind of reminds me of the strip on the tailwind. Got the Vault Green, the 3M, the nice leather, the sail midsole. It's overall a very, very clean pair of 95s, you ask me. Now, am I going to be copping for $180? I'm not super pressed to cop it, but I would say this one is definitely a cop. I believe the original Air Force 1 sold out and then restocked and then sold out again. So if you want this sneaker, more than likely you need to be up on the sneakers app when they drop. Hopping in a little bit of Yeezy news, the Mist Yeezy Boost 380, the non-reflective pair, is going to be dropping on March 25th for $230 USD retail. Now, I didn't see it happen. I really wasn't paying attention, but apparently the reflective pair actually dropped on the 29th of February. And these actually retailed for $250. Now, that's what I've been seeing. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me down in the comments below. I know y'all gonna do that anyways. Y'all know I've been a big advocate of more color and more colors on the newer silhouettes. The 350 V2, yes, there can be some dope colorways here and there, but at this point they just make a whole bunch of them and they just want to sell them out. So for the Mist 380, I'm not the biggest fan of this colorway, to be 100% honest. I do actually like that rust color on the upper, that brownish color. I do like that, but I don't know if I really like it mixed with the blue. And right now, I got the original Alien 380, and in my opinion, the Alien 380 is better than this one right here. So depending on how it's looking, if I can get a pair in hand for a review, maybe I'll do something like that. But if they're gonna stay around in the collection, more than likely, probably let them go. Another quick update: on March 21st, the Neon Air Jordan 4s are gonna be dropping, and that is for a retail of $225, again, straight off the hip. So far, from what I've been seeing about this shoe, I really like the suedes, and I really like the suede on the midsole. In person, I just don't know how much I'm gonna like them, and also I don't know how much I would wear this Air Jordan 4. Again, I don't think it's a bad colorway. I actually like it, but in hand, I feel like some of the choices on it, some of the color placement might throw me off just a little bit. But we're not spending a lot of time on these. I just wanted to update you guys because I know I'll probably talk about it more once we get closer to the release. Up next, we got another AIM Leon Dore joint. Now this time again coming from New Balance and them. And this one is on the 827 Absorb. Now there's actually two colorways dropping. You have this predominantly white pair, and then you also have a predominantly red pair. Now, I'm just showing the red real quick. I'm not the biggest fan of the red. It's not bad. I guess I just compared to these right here, and the white pair, in my opinion, is fire. Of course, these are going to sell out. The last ones went crazy. They sold out. And these ain't going to be no different, especially with this color blocking. It's fire, in my opinion. And I'm just hoping that I can actually hit on this pair. I don't want to pay resale. I have not paid resale for any of the older collabs, and I really don't see myself doing it either. No set and solid release date or retail on this one just yet. Another little bit of news that we got this week is that the Sacai LDV waffles are supposed to be dropping on March 10th. Again, these are rumors. It could change, it could happen. You're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure Nike Sneakers will post it before, unless you're just gonna go the shock drop route. Now these are gonna retail for $160. In my opinion, it is a clean colorway with the all white and the black and white, but in my opinion, they are not beating the OG colorways at all. Still a good shoe for the spring and summer, but the OGs way better in my opinion. If you're about to go out and spend resale on these, you might as well save up the extra chips and get one of those other colorways. Alright y'all, it is time. Let's get into the Basura of the week. First up, we got Versace in the building with this chain reaction sandal. Now when I see this shoe, in my opinion, it reminds me of like those, the airboats with the big inflatable tube on the bottom, the big ass fan in the back. When I see these, that's what I think of. Now, y'all already know I'm not a big fan of the chain reaction. I just don't really like that shoe. I think they're pretty basura. If you like them, hey, salutes to you. Again, my opinion versus your opinion, it's all good. But them joints is hot garbaggio juice, in my opinion. And I don't know what it is about converting some sneakers to a slide or a sandal, but you take this shoe that's already basura and you multiply that by 10. Now, we got these. And don't even get me started on the
Somebody
high top,
did this.
padded out Versace joints. The boots, dog, those should have never existed. The sandals should have never existed. And usually I would tell y'all to resell, but it don't matter because y'all shouldn't be spending money on these shits anyways. And for the second shoe for Basura of the week, I actually seen these a little bit ago. I didn't talk about them, but the pictures in the video has been resurfacing. And it is these monstrosities right here. These joints came up out the gutter for real. As y'all can see, it's the Oswego, but then they glued to the bottom like the Skechers with the skates. And this is just like, how much you want to do for clout? The person that made these knew exactly what they were doing. And it's just like, bro, how much clout did you want? And this ain't positive clout from these joints at all. Now, of course, I see the chrome hearts. I see the wax denim. Okay, I have no problem with that. But you knew exactly what you were doing when you posted these joints up and made them. I don't know what shoe is worse. The Margiela Prison Shower Specials or these Oswego Skate tar joints right here. I'm gonna just call these the sewer skaters. Bruh, that is the basura of the week. I don't know how these shoes be having me up here like this, but I just don't know what goes through people's heads. Now, let's get to the rest of the list. Let's get back to some heat, bruh. Of course, 420 is on the way. It's coming up, and usually Nike SB has something coming up, something cooking up behind the scenes. Now, it seems to be that the 420 Nike SB release will be these right here, which is the Strawberry Cough Nike Dunk SB High. Now, a quick Google search will tell you, because I don't know nothing about it, but a quick Google search will tell you that Strawberry Cough is actually a YouTube demonetization. Cannabis? I think cannabis is good. It is a cannabis strain. For those who don't own the skunks, I guess the closest you're gonna get with this pair is that green at the back. You got the green, really crazy suede. You got the red at the front, and even the insole is custom. Again, Nike SB coming proper with the themes, custom insoles. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a custom box version of this as well. But again, it's a rumor, it's speculation, but I would assume this is the 420 release. Another one on the list, we have another pair of 350 V2s. This time it's coming in the Zion colorway, basically an all over tan and brown colorway, and there are some images of what should be the actual shoe. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and use the mock-up for the time being though, because it's pretty much the same shit. The all over tan with the brown, it's not a bad colorway. Am I sweating it? No, and I believe the release date is gonna be spring of 2020. Again, these just popped up, so there's no official release date yet. And another Yeezy we gotta talk about is the Yeezy 451. Kanye was out in Paris Fashion Week, got the leather pants back on. Old Kanye might be kind of coming back a little bit. Now, all the pictures of this shoe are of him wearing it, walking around in it, and there was really no clear leaked photo that I've seen yet. Now, from the on feet and Kanye wearing them around, I don't know if it's the colorway, but I'm not the biggest fan of it at the moment. The way he was wearing it, most of the shoe has been covered up. I'm just gonna have to wait and see when we get some more photos, maybe some different looks at it on feet with different pants and different stuff like that, and I might feel a little bit differently. Again, these just popped up. Kanye wearing the samples, and if Kanye's wearing the samples, I would assume that this shoe is probably gonna drop. Well, them Quantums took a long time, so within a year possibly. So yeah, the Yeezy 451. Y'all let me know what you think about this shoe. Right now, I'm not the biggest fan. And last up, but definitely not least up, Virgil Abloh coming in with the all over beige off-white Air Jordan 4s. Of course, we had the rumors of the canary yellow Air Jordan 1, the off-white joints dropping this year, and with this 4 popping up and having a, well, it's supposed to be a women's release, but from what has been reported, the size should go from, I think, 4.5 to like 15, so you still get some of those bigger yacht gang sizes in there. And this shoe was a part of that big table shot of all those off-white sneakers, and now that we know that the 4 is more than likely dropping, it comes into question, what else off that table could be dropping? Are we going to get that bread Off-White Air Jordan 4, what off that table could actually happen? Again, no, I can't time travel. I'm speculating, but the Off-White Air Jordan 4 all over beige, in my opinion, is a cop. I liked it when I first seen the photos, and I'm still digging the shoe right now. So listen, that is it. Y'all let me know. Y'all digging these Off-White 4s? Would y'all like any of those Off-White sneakers off the table to drop? Y'all go ahead and let me know those down below in the comments. But listen, man, that is it. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, plus of course my shoes are back there. I ain't grabbing them right now. So Bullet RC, and I'm gonna see you on the next video. Again, make sure to peep the latest video. Link is in the description. I'm gonna see you on the next one, man. Early shoes, actually, early unboxing coming tomorrow, by the way. Peace.